And what does the weather hold for bonfire night? If you're going out to watch the fireworks, you'll want to know. I'll have all the details after the break.
And Becky, although things have been bad here, they've been much worse in Europe, haven't they?
They've been awful. Storm Ciarán really has affected such huge areas, particularly into France as well. At Languedoc in Brittany, northwest France, they've had 1.2 million households in France without power, and those winds gusting over 100 miles an hour. And in Compiègne in Brittany, also 55 millimetres of rain. So that's fairly similar to what we've had here. We had Jersey, of course, gusting to 102 miles an hour, and in Dartmoor, we've had up to 77 millimetres of rain. So it's been widespread disruption and really very unpleasant indeed. And in fact, although for most of us we are out of the woods, there is now another system starting to move in, and we are expecting that to start moving in through this evening. Now, this is what's going on. Of course, all storms are just very deep areas of low pressure, and this one's been named by the Spanish Met Service, and this is Storm You say it, not me. Domingos. Storm Domingos is going to be coming in and giving some very strong winds and heavy rain over the next 24 or so hours across southern parts of the UK and into the Channel Islands in particular. And we've got warnings, and the Jersey Met Service have issued warnings, amber weather warnings from tonight until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then it downgrades to a yellow weather warning for the very heavy rain and strong winds over the weekend. But it's not just the Channel Islands that are going to be affected. We're also expecting it to be in southern parts of the UK as well. Very heavy rain expected, and we've got a weather warning in force for most of Saturday. But then, as I say, things do calm down, and elsewhere it's a weekend of sunny spells and showers. Let's have a look. Right, so aside from Storm Domingos, does roll off the tongue. I don't know why I couldn't say it, but anyway, Storm Domingos is going to be giving a wet and windy picture for some, but elsewhere, as you can see, it's a mixture of sunny spells and showers. This weekend, blustery as well, but as I say, definitely worth noting that it's a wet and windy picture across the south, particularly on Saturday. Let's get the gory details then. As we look ahead to this evening and overnight, this is the forerunner of Domingos as it starts to move in, giving a band of heavy rain and strong winds from the southwest. Elsewhere, it really is starting to calm down. A few showers continuing in places, and we are expecting a few bits of mist and fog as well, where the winds fall a little bit lighter. But a merciful respite for those eastern areas has been very wet indeed. Then we jump ahead to the start of the weekend, and we are expecting it to be really quite a wet picture across those southernmost areas, and that system continues to move northwards. Of course, we've got the warning that in the south, and fireworks night is going to be celebrated early across many areas as well. So this is how it looks for Saturday evening. We've got that warning in force across the southernmost areas still, and elsewhere it is going to be a mixture of sunny spells and showers, quite blustery as well. That's definitely worth bearing in mind. Briefly ahead to Sunday, well, for most of us it's a day of sunny spells and showers, but across those eastern parts, many areas will actually get away with a fairly decent day, certainly the best of the two weekend days, and temperatures around average. I know that people think that weather presenters have an easy job, but I think we've really earned our money this week. We've actually just run out of words.
You have.
Next week is looking better.
Good, and it's completely understandable. Right, thanks very much.
No problem.
And fine.